Morning, everyone. Hope this video finds you all well. Just kind of wanted to go through with you a few things I've been up to lately. To start off, I did a thing. Well, I did a few things. As you can see, I picked up just a few Behrin-GEAR products and a few other things, i.e., this here pocket scion. Did I need it? No. Do I think it's pretty cool? Yeah. So I went ahead and got it. So this is just a few modules I got. One of the things I want to show you is something I built starting late last year, sometime in December. And I like to do little projects, little wood projects, and one of them is right over here. Sorry, my mess here. This is my new rack. This is my new Euro rack. It's a 12U 104 HP Euro rack. And I just went to Home Depot and got some lumber, and basically all I used was a table saw and some screws and some glue, and off I went. Now, probably the most expensive thing in this case is the rails. The rails are not cheap. They run about 60 bucks for one bracket, which includes two rails. And as you can see, they've got the side things on there, the little, I don't know what you call them, brackets, I guess. So at any rate, that's my little Euro rack. I built this pedal rack too. I built that earlier in the year of last year. This is something else I picked up last year, late last year, was the BARP 2600. And to be honest with you, I ain't even turned it on. It's terrible. But time has not been my friend. But I'm going to change that. I'm thinking about maybe retiring in the next couple of years. I'm going to be 61 this year, and I figure, you know, I've done 40-something years in federal service. I think I'm deserving of a break. It's my little setup here, little monitor, little KRK rocket 5s, I think. 4, 5, I don't know, whatever. Over there, I got a little, my little cord. Can't even think of the name of it. Microcord? Yeah, it sounds right. And of course, everybody's got to have a Casio of some sort. This one is a CK720. Picked it up for 50 bucks with the stand. So I figure, what the hell? That's where it all started, folks. That's what got me into this whole mess in the first place. I haven't been at it very long, but what I have done, I'm absolutely loving. And that is my Sequential Rev 2. Love that thing. Everybody's got to have a mini freak. Everybody's got to have a mini freak. Just take note of that. Over here, of course, I have more pedals. Some are legit, some are knockoffs, but they're all good. And down here, well, just more junk. There's my PV amp. It was a cab at one point, but it was turned into a head, which I prefer head because that didn't sound good. I prefer having an amp head over a cabinet just for portability's sake. And of course, I got the PV5150 12, 412-inch speakers. Over here, under this cover right here, I have a Fender DeVille. It's a 2x12, 60 watt, all tube. Love it. Here I've got a PRS Pro 24, probably my favorite guitar out of the bunch. This is a cheap Chinese knockoff of I think it's supposed to be a Jazzmaster, but without the Jazzmaster pickups, it's just got P90s in it. But I fixed it up and I call it the Jagmaster. Here is a made in Mexico Fender Stratocaster. My first real good guitar. Absolutely love this thing. I put a Everything Axe pick guard in there with the mini 59s, the duck bucker, and gosh, I forgot what the other one was, but it is sweet as a nut. I love that thing. Here is just a cheap Squire Jazzmaster, which sounds freaking phenomenal, by the way. Don't let the name fool you. There are really good quality Squires out there now. I'm not talking 20 years ago, they were crap, but they've come a long, long way. Still got the tag on it. Love that thing. Now we're getting into the cheap shit, but it's still good. Don't get me wrong. This is a Hard Luck Kings Telly. You can tell by the headstock, and it's called the Southern Belle. You can tell by the X's here, inlays, that this is definitely a Hard Luck King. I did change out the pickups and put Fender pickups in it because I'm not a big fan of the ceramic pickups that they come with. I also changed out the wiring harness in there too. Here I got Lady Luck. Lady Luck is a knockoff of an Explorer, kind of. It's supposed to be. With a twist, of course. It's not going to look exactly like the Explorer. They don't want to get sued. Well, they're out of business now anyway, so I guess it wouldn't matter. Firefly. I don't care what you say. Firefly is cheap, but they put out some fantastic guitars. I think I paid less than $250 brand new for this, and it sounds good. Apollo, I know you know about guitars. And one of my very first purchases in guitars is this Epiphone SG Pro. I think I paid less than $300 for it. I don't know what they go for now, but it's probably close to that anyway. I'm not selling anything, so it doesn't matter. Okay, over here, this is my junk collection. Of course, I've got to have the Meowsic keyboard, which I've modified. Put a output in it so you could actually hook it up to a pedal or amp or wherever you want to hook it up to and play it. Of course, I had to get one of these Behrin-GEAR BM 15M Murph box. I think they had to change the name because They got a little bit of trouble from Moog over that. Okay, over here, this is my Mini Brute 2S, my very first scent that I purchased. Not the best purchase for your first scent. Um, it takes a bit of getting used to. Um, I would say the Micro Freak would be your best beginner synthesizer, in my opinion. And this is all just my opinion. This is where I started Eurorack, right here. Okay, over here I've got a Maneco Labs droner. It's called a droner. Um, Basically, what that means is a drone. It's a drone machine, and it's also a grain drone machine, a groaner. Behringer Brains. If you have a Behringer Grind, it's basically the same thing in a Euro rack. So it's a Behringer Brains, does basically the same stuff as the Grind does. And I have a Grind, but I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep that too because I love them both. And then this is a Chaos. This is knockoff of Mutable Labs marbles. Our Mutable, I said that wrong, I think. Is it Mutable? Yeah, something like that. Forgive me. Mutable something. Here's another Maneco Labs Genesis. And it is basically an all-in-one drone machine. So it's got your LFOs, it's got your filters, it's got your VCO, it's got everything you need to make noise. And if you like a good drone like I do, then it's a really good. But if you really want to go all out, get this one. It's expensive. You're looking at about $480 new, but you can find them on Reverb. Keep your eyes open for between $250 $300. So, not that you want any of that. Some of my album collection, Witchfinder General. If you're into that kind of stuff, this is early British rock. Um, these two here, God is an Astronaut. If you like post rock, which I do, it's all instrumental or mostly. I love that. Um, Trouble is Doom metal, or some of the first Doom metal that came out back in early 80s. Still got it, love it. I think I bought this back in 84 along with this one. Band is Trouble. Great album if you like Doom. If you don't like Doom, you're not going to like it. Here's my EVH 5150 Lunchbox 3. I've also got a 20 watt Marshall Origin and miscellaneous crap. Okay, this is my junk table, so forgive me. There's my Behringer Grind. Like I said, I'm not getting rid of her. She can still do a lot of good stuff, and she's portable. Everybody's got to have one of these. Behringer Edge, Drummer from Another Mother. And if you like acid or bass lines at all, you better have a TD3 MO. And the MO stands for modded out. I paid a little extra and got the modded out version. And I don't know if you can see it too well, but this is my new poster from the Moog Museum, the Moog Foundation, which I totally believe in supporting, even though I don't even own a Moog yet. I will, just haven't done it yet. And of course, You've got to have one of these. A mini freak. Another fantastic pedal that's buried under here. If I can get to it. There. Another small company that is fan-flippin-tastic is Champion Lucky. Champion Lucky, another British manufacturer. The Swan Hunter is based, the name is based off of a shipyard, I think, or maybe it was a ship or shipyard called the Swan Hunter. And this is from where he was born and raised. Now he lives in Philadelphia, I believe. But he's a good guy, Wooly. Wooly is the name of the guy that makes these, and his company is Champion Lucky. Check him out. He's got some cool stuff. Check him. Here's my cheap Harley Benton bass. It's a knockoff of Rickenbacker, which I absolutely love. Motorhead and Lemmy, who played Rickenbackers. So, of course, I had to have one. Of course, I can't afford a real Rickenbacker. And I definitely ain't good enough to own such a nice bass guitar. My wife bought me these fluffies because we used to have Highland cows. I had to get rid of them because they were escape artists, and I'm getting a little bit too old to be chasing cows around. I found them in the neighbors' yards, and roaming around town trying to wrangle them. I'm getting too old for that. I'm tired. Here are my duck and gnome collections. Yes, I'm weird, but I don't care. I love this stuff. That cow back there is actually a dog toy. My wife keeps threatening to give it to the dog, and I tell her hell no. Some of my coins from when I was in the military. See, there's my Lemmy. There's my Lemmy. Little turntable set up here. Some bows. And this is my Mackie. What is it called? Mackie 12 Pro something or other. I don't know. It's okay. It's all right. I wouldn't recommend it. Like I said, it's okay. And that's my Behrin-GEAR audio interface. And here's another pedal that I haven't gotten to yet that I'm going to get to soon. And when I do, I'm going to make a video. This is a Kino Ghost, and they make some of the coolest stuff. I mean, it's like one guy that does all this stuff, and so they're really hard to get. I got lucky and got in the second batch, but check it out. It's Kinotone Ghost. Kinotone Ghost. Cool pedal. Does all sorts of stuff. It's got a built-in microphone. You can tap on it and record different sound waves and different effects, and it's so cool. So cool. All right, now we're going to get back to where I started. Hope I'm not making you all dizzy. All these stinking modules I'm going to have to put in. Looks like some of them fell down here. Behrin-GEAR. Whoever says I don't love Behrin-GEAR, they did wrong. I got this one on eBay. I had to use about 5 different stores just to find all the pedals I wanted. I keep saying pedals. I'm a pedal head. I can't help it. Modules. Sorry. Um, I have a slush account where I purchase. I save up and then I purchase things that I want. And instead of buying just one synthesizer, I decided, you know what? I can build a really nice system with Behringer for about the same price as I could buy one good synthesizer. So that's what I did. This here is a dual envelope generator. Machines one, you already know about all this stuff because you have a whole 2500 setup. So you know how good they are. I've got a mix and match of all sorts. I've got quite a few 2500s. This here is a Q-bit prism, and it is a filter. If I can get it out with one hand, I'm going to see if I can. So you'll forgive me of the shakiness of this camera. Yeah, they don't come out easy. But anyway, here it is, folks. Q-bit prism. I'll be putting all these in today. And I'll probably just take some pictures instead of doing a whole video on it, just to show you what it looks like when I'm done. Let me set this bad boy off to the side before it gets damaged. I do not want to step on anything. You're going to see a grown man cry if I do. Here's a perfect pitch. So I can hook this up to my computer or hook it up to my mixer or whatever I want to hook it up to. Here's another envelope generator. There's two different ones. There's a 1033 and a 1003. I got both. Not quite sure why, but I did. I don't think you can have too many envelope generators, personally. It's kind of like filters and LFOs and VCA. VCA's definitely got to have them bad boys. And here is fill amp module, 1006. Sample and hold, random voltage module, multi-mode filter, and resonance module, and gotta have sequencers, folks. This is my 1050 sequencer. And last but not least, all very important, clocked sequential control module 1027. I'm sure the Machines One has forgotten more than I ever know about this stuff. But, you got to start somewhere, right? And I'm not going to spend a fortune trying to learn something. So that's why I went with Behringer. And they sound damn good. You don't have to have boutique for everything. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And If you're not a subscriber, please feel free to subscribe. And it doesn't cost a thing, but it sure helps out. And I plan for this year to do a lot more videos. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, but 2026, I'm really going to step up my effort to put out some good music, some good video, learn more. I don't care how old you are, you got to keep learning, got to keep plugging away, you got to keep trying. Don't give up. Since Samurai has been a great inspiration for that, like the Ascension Challenge. You got to ascend. You got to keep going. You got to keep trying. You can't give up. He's proven that um, by all the videos he's done and how he's grown his channel in the last few years is crazy. Um, that took effort, and that took so much more than people realize. I didn't realize until I started getting into this stuff just how much time and effort it takes and how easy it is to just say, you know what, I'll do it later or I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, not feeling it. And you get to tomorrow, and tomorrow's the same thing. Well, I don't really feel like doing this. This is too much like work. Um, yeah, and you keep kicking that can down the road, and then you never get things done. Well, this year it's time. Let's get some things done, folks. Everybody out there. Um, I suck at this. I know I do. But I have one direction to go, and that's up. Once you're at the bottom, that's all you got left. You only got one direction, go up. So that's my plan. I'm going to go up. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to fail. That's okay. I'm not afraid of failure. I'm afraid of not trying. And I don't want to die with regrets, and neither do you. So get off your asses, start making them videos. Make yourself proud. Don't worry about anybody else. This is for you. Do it. Y'all have a good day. Peace.